Welcome to our presentation on the Rubicon Ultimatum and modern illusions. The phrase, crossing the Rubicon, originates from Julius Caesar's bold decision to defy the Senate in 49 BCE, an action that changed history. Today, it is a widely used metaphor for making an irreversible choice. Let's explore both the historical and modern significance of this event. In 49 BCE, the Roman Senate, under Pompey's influence, ordered Julius Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen. This was a direct attempt to strip him of power. Caesar was faced with a decision. He could obey and risk political destruction, or he could defy the Senate and start a civil war. Instead of complying, he led his army across the Rubicon River, which marked the official boundary between his province and Italy. This act was considered treason, but it secured his path to power. According to legend, as he crossed, he declared, "Alii acta est," the die is cast. He knew there was no turning back. Pompey and the Senate were caught off guard. They had underestimated Caesar's willingness to take such a bold step. Rather than facing Caesar immediately, Pompey and many senators fled Rome, giving Caesar control of the city without a fight. This marked the beginning of the Roman Civil War. Over the next several years, Caesar pursued and defeated Pompey's forces, ultimately becoming the sole ruler of Rome. His decision to cross the Rubicon reshaped Roman history and directly led to the fall of the Republic. Over time, crossing the Rubicon has come to symbolize making a decision that is irreversible. It refers to committing to a course of action from which there is no retreat. It is often used in politics, business, and personal life to describe moments when people take bold, life-changing steps. Many political and military leaders have invoked crossing the Rubicon to describe critical decisions. For example, during the 2016 Brexit vote, commentators referred to the UK's decision to leave the European Union as its Rubicon moment, emphasizing that once the decision was made, there was no turning back. Similarly, military interventions and policy shifts are often framed using this phrase to highlight their point of no-return nature. Beyond politics, crossing the Rubicon is also used in the business world. Entrepreneurs use it to describe high-risk but potentially game-changing decisions. For example, when Apple launched the first iPhone in 2007, it was considered a Rubicon moment for the mobile phone industry. It set the stage for the dominance of smartphones. On a personal level, people might use this phrase when making irreversible career moves, financial investments, or life-changing commitments. The phrase frequently appears in movies, TV, and literature as a metaphor for a character making a fateful choice. In Breaking Bad, Walter White's decision to fully embrace a life of crime is often described as his Rubicon moment. In Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen's destruction of King's Landing represents a point of no return. These examples show how the idea of crossing an irreversible threshold resonates across different forms of storytelling. Caesar's decision to cross the Rubicon was the defining moment that set his fate in motion. His willingness to defy the Senate led to his victory but also made him a target. The senators who assassinated him believed they were saving the Republic, but their actions only led to more chaos and the rise of the Roman Empire. This idea of making irreversible choices is central to Julius Caesar and remains a powerful theme in modern politics, business, and culture. Thank you for following along with this presentation. By understanding the significance of crossing the Rubicon, we can better appreciate its historical impact and its continued relevance in the modern world.